Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I have a very another interesting problem. And these kinds of problem I always hate to solve, and you will know why. Because whenever an interviewer asking these kinds of problem, my basic assumption is that he doesn't know what he need to ask. Maybe you guys might be smiling, but yes, this is the fact. These are riddles. These are not logical problems. These are, I'll say, some mathematical problems or any problem which may remotely be related to solving some industry specific problem, like which you would be solving in a job. So, for example, in the hiring patterns, mostly companies or interviewers are asking, and especially those companies who just focus on problem solving skills only from data structures and algorithm perspective, and they have nothing to ask in terms of high availability solution or SRE principles or core Java fundamentals or Spring framework. So usually most of the organizations, apart from a few names, they will ask, the interviewer will ask you the problems which are mostly related to real world. So they are solving an enterprise application, and maybe they are seeing some issue. For example, how what is a ORM mappings and how a record is saved into the database through Java Persistence API. So these are the day-to-day problems which a software engineer is solving in most of the IT companies. But there are some problems which are just meant to be asked only in the interview. This is that kind of problems. Literally, it took me for a while for to understand what is this problem. It's a riddle. It's a riddle because when I'll type the solution of this problem, then you see the 3 lines of code. It's a riddle, but the problem statement is too much confusing, and it's just mostly it's like a guesswork. I could crack this problem by multiple trying to solve this problem on a mathematics, creating combinations and combinations, and then I realized, oh, this formula will work, and I put that formula in the code, and I could get the response. So this is basically a riddle. This is not a problem which is will be remotely applicable to any type of code which you will be writing, but this is a riddle. So let's start and look at the brain teaser. So here a jail has a number of prisoners and a number of trees to pass out to them. The jailer decides that fastest way to divide the trees is to seat the prisoners around a circular table in a sequential number chairs. A chair number will be drawn from a hat. Beginning with the prisoner in that chair, one candy will be handed to each prisoner sequentially around the table until all have been distributed. The jailer is playing a little joke now. The last piece of the candy looks like all the others, but it tastes awful. Determine the chair occupied by prisoner who will receive at the candy. So if n is the number of prisoners, m is the number of candies, and s equal to 2 is the chair from where actually the distribution starts. So for example, just now forget this value of s2. So if in a rounded table from mark from 1, 2, 3, 4, and jailer starts giving the candy, so it will come from 1 will get 1, second will get 2, 3 will get another candy, 4th will another candy, and then enough the loop will complete and another loop will start from 1, and the fifth candy will go to the first one, and sixth candy will go to the number of the second person who is sitting in this round table chair. So now instead of starting from base value as 1, the jailer is starting randomly from some another value, maybe 2 or 3 and 4. Now we need to say that whether all the chocolates are distributed locally, all the chocolates have been distributed, or there is some chocolates which is remaining, and to which position that will belong. So this is the entire problem. So close your eyes and try to visualize this problem. Take 6 values, 8 values, 3 values, and try to solve this problem on a pencil and paper, and then you will come with a formula. So let's see what is the formula for to solving this challenge. So first of all, what we will do is that we will determine the number of chocolates each will get equally. So that means if something is left, that will be the remainder, right? So how we calculate the remainder? M mod n, that gives. Now instead of base value as 1, like for example, I'll just type this thing. So if you see, if the chocolate is starting from the distribution from one chair, so it will, the base value is 1. Otherwise, in case the chocolate is started as 1, but in our case it is the value s, the second position or the third position. So the formula will be this one. Temp is a temporary value. I take the remainder plus s, the second position, minus 1th index, and divide my mod by n. So if the value of temp is equal to 0, all chocolates have been distributed and the last chocolates will come to the position at the end n. Otherwise, it will go to the temp value. Okay, or that's it. This is the formula, and that's how we will solve. So if you see that remainder r plus s is the second position, right? Because r in case of 4 has been distributed to 2 plus 2 and minus the third position, there will be there remaining, and just mod by n, it will give you another remainder form. Run the code, test case pass, submit the code. All test case will pass. So this is a brain teaser problem. I don't know what HackerRank is trying to solve and what an interviewer will try to understand from this logical, because this will require some iteration as a mathematical loop condition, and then you will be able to get, okay, this formula works, and you will apply this formula into the problem and you will get the exact answer. It took me a while for to solve this understanding. Okay, on the second position the person will be having fifth chocolate or the sixth chocolate, and that's how you make and come up with this formula, and it works. I hope you like this video, and if you have some other problem which you want me to solve, just let me know. I'll solve it for you. You will like, share this video, share it on multiple platforms if you want to, and let me know your thoughts about these kinds of brain teasers. Do you like brain teasers to solve them, or do you like real world examples to solve in interview? Thank you guys.